Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. I am a full-time reseller and I've got my helper today, Liberty, who has 2 weeks left of summer break. A little different of a reaction here. So we've got her helping me out today with picking orders, packing orders, and getting things ready. So helper, let's dig in to what sold this weekend. It is hard to follow up after last weekend. We had 20 items last week, and this week we just have 8. So not a huge weekend. It was $580 in gross sales. Cost of goods right around $80, $85. But I'm just happy to flip inventory. So in the end, the profit comes when you buy the items because you know you're buying it right. So when it does eventually sell, it's just money back in your pocket. All right, that's why we do this. So, okay, which one do you want to start with?
This?
Nope.
Oh, that's
just this stuff.
Okay.
So we've got, show the camera, this Cricut parts to a Cricut cake cutter. Say that 3 times fast.
Okay.
It was local thrift store. I paid $10. There was a bag of a bunch of Cricut stuff, including 2 cartridges that were Hello Kitty. Those have not sold yet, but they're listed at like $30 each. And then this set sold for
like 20 and a
$50. So $10 into it to make well over $100 once everything sells. All right, next up we're gonna do, you want to do the radio?
Yeah.
I just picked this up a couple weeks ago at an estate sale. I paid $10, but I paid a little bit up because I like this estate sale company and I like to support companies that support me and my business. So I paid $10 for it, and this guy sold for $60. So yes, it was still a good flip, which is why I was fine paying $10. But I tested it, it works, and it's so weird to play with radios. My daughter was looking at this. What does this do? And I'm telling her that it changes the radio station. So that's what happens when you have an 8-year-old that doesn't know what this technology is. But I'm happy to flip that for $60 and plus shipping. Okay. Do we want to talk about a mistake?
Yes.
Womp womp. All right. So I picked this up. It doesn't have a lens. I picked this up this weekend at a garage sale. I had bought 3 cameras for $30. So, and an extra lens that it came with. But it was $10 a camera. Some of them were worth more, some worth less. They were all going to be sold pretty much for parts, because like this one didn't have a lens, of course, so it's just the body, but it also didn't have a battery. So I couldn't test it. And that type of battery, I'd rather not invest $15, $20 into it. I'll just sell it as is. So as is, it should have sold for about $60. The 6 and the 3 are awfully close. So instead of listing it for $60, I listed it for $39 instead of $59. It sold within 2 hours of listing it because I goofed. I was meaning to put it as $59 free shipping because that's what the comps were. But instead I put it as $39, and I accidentally typed in $39 because I was doing it as like a bulk. Like I drafted it and then I went back after I got my pictures and I realized I didn't put the price in. And I had mixed this up with a different camera. So mistakes are made. And I mean, yes, I'm still in the profit. I'll make probably $15 on this camera when it's all said and done. But someone's going to get a very nice camera for very, very cheap. So even doing this full time, I still make mistakes. Way more than I'd like to, but I'm not going to go back on the order. Some people will cancel it, but I'm not going to do that. It was my mistake. Yep, my mistake, and I'm going to own it. So this guy's going to get a heck of a deal. Okay, this was a shoe from Shoe Dealer. I paid $20, new shoes, new in box. This one, there is one individual that kept messaging me about these shoes. They are wrestling shoes, right? Yeah, I believe they're wrestling shoes. He kept saying how he needs these shoes, but then he's lowballing me. So finally, I took an offer, and they sold for $40. $40. But I paid $20 for them. So Not a great flip, but with the shoe dealer, that's why I have to continue buying it at a decent price because of the times that I take offers. I've had it for so long. I'm only going to make $10 or $15 on this. So, yep, we can do that next. One of my favorite finds are filters, refrigerator filters. This particular one, I paid $1. That's how much they are at my local thrift store. You can leave it in the box. And this one sold for $21. So it's just so easy. I just put these into a poly mailer and off it goes. So that's just a quick flip. This next one is a Sirius radio. Not tested because I don't have the brains to test it. There's a hair. It keeps bugging me. All right. So this guy comes with base and some mount and the actual radio piece. I've had it for a while. I only paid $1 or $2 at a local garage sale.
You opened it and you can't put it back
All
together.
right, there we go. Okay, so this guy sold for $23. You don't have to echo me. And 75 cents. Or 74 cents. Okay, so that was just a quick one. This is a really good one. Bibles. If you follow me for some time, I love selling Bibles. I picked them up for $1 or $2. This particular one is engraved. So it's got somebody else's name. Mr. David Contreras is written on here. But you can take it to a Christian store and they put a plaque over it. Or if you know somebody that can make plaques, you can just cover that up with your own name. But that doesn't change the good quality of this Bible. So I am happy, praise Jesus, to get this into a new home. So yay for that. He sold for $89. Wow. Happy with that one. All right. Last but not least, is this the last one? Yeah. Yes. So we had 8 items. These are Nakona boots. Boot dealer, old pricing. So they were $3. No, they were not. They were $30 for new boots. This box, the best part is this box is not the box that it was. I didn't picture it with a box. This is not the original box that these boots go with. It's a different brand completely. And then I made sure in my listing that I did not include the box. The reason for that is now I can ship it in this box. If I list it in my listing that it has its original box, if it had the Nakona box that this went with, I would preserve the box. I would not ship it in that. I would box in a box to make sure they get the boots in the condition that they originally wanted them. But in this case, I'm just going to add some extra paper to it and stick a label on this box. So hopefully that made sense. But these ones,
you don't have to put another box.
I don't have to box and a box it. It's just going to go in this box. And these guys sold for almost $140. That's a good one. So the boot dealer I need to meet with again. If you've been again following me, there's a guy that I meet with who is trying to clear out a lot of his inventory. He's not a reseller. He's just kind of a borderline hoarder. And he's trying to get rid of stuff. I've been buying it, but lately he's been raising his prices on me. So this might be the last round of boots, but he's got other stuff too. So if we can come up with an agreement that I can buy models, I can buy other stuff from him.
Like shorts?
Like, I've got shirts. I don't like clothes. Other stuff from him, then we'll keep the relationship. But if he's going to keep raising the prices, it's a done deal, but I'm still selling a lot of the inventory that I picked up from him. All right, my friends. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys. Bye.